Ooh, who's ready for some tips and tricks of working with faux fur? When you're cutting your fabric, if you are to go through and just boop, cut it. Now look at this. Oh my goodness, there's no hair. You cut it just like you would a haircut. When you go to the store and you're purchasing fur fabric, you take it to the counter, have them cut it. Make sure that whoever it is cutting your fur knows how to cut faux fur. You see them, just grab their scissors and get ready to cut through it. Stop them. I obviously didn't with this one, and I should have, but I got nervous and scared and panicked and didn't. If they just go through and cut the faux fur, you're gonna have this huge blunt end. I have 2 to 3 inches all the way down the entire piece of my fabric that is completely unusable. I'm going to probably just cut that off, try and repurpose it somehow because I don't like to be wasteful. The proper way that they should have cut this is they actually should have just taken their scissors, snipped into the back, and then just pared it down. Look at this beautiful edging. I can use all of that. When I'm cutting faux fur, I prefer smaller, sharp scissors. You can definitely use larger scissors if you like. I like to use the smaller ones. It helps me have a little bit more control of how far I'm actually cutting into the fur. When you're cutting the fur, you want to grab it and just gently with the tip of your scissors, cut into the top part of the fabric itself. While you're cutting, you want to try really hard to go in between the fur. So you're not cutting the fur itself, but just the fabric that the fur is actually sewn onto. And the reason why I like using these smaller scissors is because I can cut just the top with having a lot more control. If you do only have larger scissors, don't worry, you can still use those. You're just gonna use the tip portion of your scissors. You're gonna grab your fur, just the fabric end of it. You are going to, just like with the smaller scissors, cut in between the fur and not all the way through. See, as I cut that, and this separates nicely. Look how tattered this is. Let's clean that up. Hair dryer. Look at that. Look how beautiful. Perfect. Now we're ready to jazz up a hat. Whoop.